Welcome back to Man Knows Football. You are here with myself, Guni, and yes, it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded a video on this channel. Almost 2 years, you know. It's been almost 2 years, but listen, we're back. We are back, and it feels great to be back, man. And first and foremost, I've got to big up every single one of you, whether you're new, whether you're an existing subscriber, whatever it may be, man. Thank you very much for visiting this channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Guni. I've been doing this content creation thing for a little while now, but I had to take a little hiatus. You know how life gets, you get me? So I had to take care of a few things, but we're here. We're here doing one of the things that I love most in life, which is making content and interacting with you guys. So it feels great to be back. Big up every single one of you, man. And I haven't been inactive the whole time. I've been jumping on other people's channels. You know, people have been kind enough to have me feature or ask my opinions on certain things about Chelsea. Some of you already know, you know, you've been subscribed to these channels, so you might see my face here, there, and a few other places. Get me? But Man Knows Football's back. Before I forget, because it's been a while, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new, and leave your thoughts down there in the comments. I'm not gonna lie to you, I recorded a video yesterday, yeah, and I just felt like, you know what, I uploaded it and it was just, there was so many obstacles, and I just felt, you know what, this is a sign, it's probably just not meant to be. Let me just start afresh from a new video on the next day. And I'm glad that I did. So apologies for the GMT. If you don't know what GMT is, it means Guni Man timing. And the reason why I'm giving you an apology is because yesterday I did say that I would put out a video, but I didn't, and I've just given you the explanation. But we're here, better late than never. Let's get into a few things. The first thing that I definitely want to do is give a personal shout out to somebody very close to me that I lost recently. He goes by the name of Kyle Lata. Absolute legend. He was one of my best friends growing up, and unfortunately he passed away at the end of last year. And I'm just dedicating this video to him and his family, because if it wasn't for those guys, you wouldn't be seeing Guni on the screens how you're seeing me, because that's somebody in my life who really helped me, you know, develop confidence, you know, in just all areas in life, which is one of the reasons I'm able to do this. So rest in peace, Kyle, one of the best friends I ever had. And this one's definitely for his family, you know, his mum, his brother, his sister, and his kids. I love you all. Let's get into Chelsea, man. Lord, it's not looking good. It is not looking good. But if you had tuned into the videos that I'd been doing towards the end of, you know, my last few videos, you'll see that my issue was, at that time, it was to do with the directors, because I believed at that point in time, if we had just got them out of here and just got in somebody competent, you know, Campos was somebody that I've wanted for years now, even when Abramovich was in charge. I've got videos documenting saying that guy was my #1 guy. Look at what he's gone and done at PSG. But listen, we need to go and find somebody competent, so that way we can perhaps get a few deadwood out of the door and bring in some quality players. It never happened. Now, Chelsea Football Club are at a stage of, we're a buy-to-sell club. And if you don't believe me, I've linked a video down there in the description. Younes and Johnny Minerals done a very good deep dive into the finances of Chelsea Football Club, and they also used other references as well. It's an excellent watch for you guys if you want to understand the finances that are going on at Chelsea. I'm not really the best person to explain everything. I am not the most financially savvy on that level person, but they done an excellent job. So make sure you definitely go and check that out. Why are you back on YouTube now? Of all times, why did you decide to come back? Well, everything that's going on with Chelsea Football Club is a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace, like I've already said in this video. We have been lied to, we have been gaslit, we've been purely disrespected by these owners, and they've pulled a fast one on us as far as I'm concerned. This is definitely not Chelsea, and the one thing that they actually have done right, and I will give Clear Lake some praise for this, is that they branded themselves CFC London, yeah? That means this is not the real Chelsea. What we know is Chelsea Football Club, the ones that have been here before, yeah? Because what we are seeing is definitely CFC London, some imposter of a club that I do not recognize, that you guys don't recognize, and some of our stars don't recognize. We got the news that came out earlier today that Cucurella's come out and just left some damning statements about the whole project in general. It's not looking good, but this is what we need. This is what we need. We need a pushback against the ownership. We need a pushback against everything that's going on. I am here for one reason and one reason alone. Yeah, and there's 2 words. And I'm sure you can guess what those words are. That's right, BlueCo Out. Or 3 words if you want to say 3 words. But the way I see it spelled, BlueCo is 1 word. But whatever, you guys get the point in it. BlueCo must go. That is my entire thing. I'm letting you know, to those of you that are going to be tuning into my content, right? Even content creators that are going to be inviting me for features or whatever. The only thing that I am going to be talking about solely is BlueCo Out. Why? Because nothing else matters. And they have told us several times over the media, nothing is going to change. The philosophy that they have implemented is going to stay. But the main reason why that's going to stay is because they cannot change it. The money at Chelsea Football Club is gone. Like I said, we are a sell to buy club. They have run this club into the ground. And listen, we can't keep sitting and allowing this to happen. We as fans, we're looking at Tottenham and they're in a situation where they could potentially get relegated. And this is what I'm saying to other Chelsea fans. Laugh at your own peril, because that could be us very soon. That could definitely be us very soon, if we are not careful under this ownership. And to those of you that think that I'm doing too much, go back and watch my videos from 2 years ago and see what I was saying. Because I was told even back then, I'm saying too much, I'm doing too much, I'm too negative. They've only been here for a short space of time. Fast forward to today. The stuff that I was saying back then, yeah, it's been proven and it's been shown, and it's even gone beyond that point where the ownership now must go, and we have to do whatever it is that we can as a fan base to make this happen. If you truly love Chelsea Football Club and you want to see us return to where we belong, then they have to go. And we've got to put the pressure on. We've got to be the ones to put the pressure on. How are we going to do that? From all angles. From all angles. The most effective one for me, which I completely agree with, is the key here is the match-going fans. They hold the key to the impact that we're going to have pushing back against this ownership. I understand that with the season ticket situation, it's expensive to be going to watch games. I understand people's reasonings for not wanting to do it. I get it. They're pure valid reasons. You work hard. Chelsea's a club that you love. Football's an escapism from the real world. It's those 90 minutes that you just, I get it. But you've got to ask yourself, do you want to see us continue in this trajectory in the long term? Or would you suffer short term so we can perhaps benefit long term and get back to where we belong? Unfortunately, it does come down to that question. And there are ways to do boycotts without losing the season tickets. Not that it would have been my number one choice to do it, but, a compromise could be you could stage a walkout 15 minutes or whatever. But the point is that the message has to be televised. The most powerful message that we are going to send is if there is a televised message where the entire not the entire stadium, that's a bit, but a big portion of the stadium is vacant in protest to what is going on at Chelsea Football Club. We can't only show the ownership that we are unhappy. They know it. They know it. And they continue to gaslight us and take the piss out of us in the social medias. So let's hit them where it hurts. This is an ownership, and I've said this many times before and on many different streams. This is an ownership. When they came in, this is what was promised. They said to us, they were going to build on the previous traditions of what Roman Abramovich left. They were going to, quote unquote, improve inconsistencies at Chelsea Football Club. They also said that they wanted to compete on all fronts, and they gave us a methodology on how we were going to do that. And that was going out there and buying some of the best players around Europe and making a team that is going to stay together for years and years. Now, this is the thing. I'm not completely against that if you can actually pull it off. Because you've got an existing project that is showing that it can be done. Obviously, you've got to mix it with experience. Look at France. Go down to France and look at PSG. These guys are proof that that can work. But these guys over at Chelsea Football Club have completely regressed the club. Even during the times that they made mistakes, there was opportunities to rectify them. Those opportunities are gone now. They're gone now. The time to be asking to change for a model is over, and it's been over. And they keep coming out and telling you on the socials, we are not changing a damn thing. How many more times do you want these people to come out and brief and tell us they're not changing a damn thing? It's BlueCo Out. Really and truly, that's what it comes to. It's BlueCo Out. And that's the only message that I'm going to be giving. Some of you may not like it, and I'm sorry. I don't like that I have to do this either. But at the end of the day, I love Chelsea Football Club. This football club, I love it more than I should. I'm taking time away. I'm taking vacations. I'm chilling. Guess what's in the back of my mind? Chelsea. And I can't help it. I can't help it. Just like you guys, I love the club. I love the club. And I want to see us return to where we used to be. Competing on all fronts. Feared. European pedigree. We look like puppies now in the Champions League. We look like puppies in all competitions now. Since when? Well, I'll tell you since when. Since Clear Lake. Since BlueCo. I also want to give a shout out to Johnny Minerals and Younes. Because since I've been gone, those two have been landing it. Absolutely landing it. And exposing what's going on at Chelsea Football Club for you guys to see. You guys need to give them a big special shout out or whatever. Like, show some support to these guys. Because they have been going 24/7 to expose the truth. With all the backlash and the resistance that these guys have been getting, they stood 10 toes to deliver this message. So definitely a special shout out for those guys. But guess what? You've got one more to the fight now. Because I'm definitely getting involved. So definitely, Man Knows Football is back. Guni is back. Yeah, look out for the collaborations on this channel. And I'm about to keep them limited. It ain't going to be a thing where everybody's going to be coming on the channel. It's nothing personal. But there is a message that is bigger than everybody, than myself, content creators or whatever. And that is getting this ownership out of the club. We're going to find a way. We're going to figure out a way. And another one I want to give a shout out to is Steve SW6. Yeah? Make sure you follow him on Twitter as well. Follow me on Twitter so you can find his account. You see me retweeting him all the time. Proper Chelsea. But he's doing a lot behind the scenes. Yeah? Not a Project CFC as well. We got to give a shout out to these guys. These guys are the boots on the ground that are making things happen. We got to give these guys shout outs. And another shout out before I go. I got to shout out Cucurella for coming out and just saying how I believe the entire squad feels. And he said what we've been feeling for years. If you haven't seen the quotes, make sure you go and look at them. They're everywhere. But to paraphrase what Cucurella said is, you know, the squad ain't got the experience. Basically, he's turning around and saying the whole squad building of this is just a complete failure. It's not looking good. He used PSG as an example. He said that there's too many young players. They don't know what to do in these situations, so they just get humiliated. This is coming from Cucurella, not me. But I've been saying this since way back when. Yeah, since 19 how long, bruv? I've been saying this from time. Now the players are coming out and they're not having it. And this is what we need. This is exactly what we need. Because when the players start turning on the ownership as well, it's damning. The whole Enzo Fernandez situation. I can't understand why people are upset with Enzo Fernandez. I can't understand it. Good for him. Because at the end of the day, that's a player with ambition. That's a player who is wanted by teams that are going to be competing on all fronts. Chelsea have shown no ambition whatsoever. And I don't even rate Enzo like that. I don't. You lot know this. But if a better opportunity is coming and Chelsea are not matching winning ambitions, then see you later. Enzo is going to be the first of many. There's going to be an exodus at Chelsea if things don't change. You think Caicedo is going to stay for this? You think Cole Palmer's going to stay for this? You lot say, well, Reece James signed a new contract. He's an exception to the rule. He's a Cobham boy. He's got love for Chelsea. There's a few things that he said that I wasn't too comfortable with, but it is what it is. We'll discuss that on another day. But trust and understand, even once someday down the line, Estevan might look at this and say, you know what, enough is enough. Barcelona will take him like this. Real Madrid would take him like this. The top clubs in the world would all take these guys. Don't think we're too big not to lose these players, because we have definitely dropped down in status in these last 4 years. We are not the desirable club that we used to be. We don't even offer them the wages of the top players. Let's start with that. But anyway, like I said, Man Knows Football is back. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave your comments down there. Guni's back. Big up every single one of you. Bless.